Roots. Hey, what's rooting with y'all? Yes, sir. Another episode of Root Talk Podcast. You root what I'm saying? So yeah, episode 3, baby. Yeah, another episode of Root Talk Podcast where we discuss, business, life, and growth. You feel me? So it's all about the business, the life, and the growth. And come talk to your fellow king. Come talk to, your brother, your cousin, you know what I'm saying? Your people, really, so you can grow and let them know that we all equal, man. So, it's King Roots here for the fruits. You dig what I'm saying? And that's how we living. But yeah, today's episode is dreaming big and starting small. So I'm gonna give you 7 pillars on dreaming big and starting small so you can forever ball. And when I say ball, I'm just talking about your success, whatever your balling is in life. You dig what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna give you 7 of them to start off. And of course you could take it to how far you want to take it, but it's all about starting somewhere and starting small. So the importance of having a big dream. Let me tell you about the importance of having a big dream. You always gotta, it's highly super important to dream big. Cause if you don't dream big, what you gonna do? Dream small? That shit weak. You feel me? So you gotta dream big in whatever you do. We all have gifts to harness. We all have talent. So the bigger you think, the bigger you gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So all about thinking big. I remember what started King Roots when I was coming up was I had a strong passion for football. You root me, so it was just like, man, I don't know. My pops introduced me, like I told y'all, my pops introduced me to Ray Lewis. So it's like, man, football is lit. I like hitting shit. Like this shit cool. Like I always wanted to be in the NFL. I made it all the way to the collegiate level, but was I good enough? Maybe, you feel me? I was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I played for a D1 AA, but at the same time, I had a lot of other shit going on. I was trying to get to that bag quicker than what God intended it to be. So it was like, you're going to pick one or you're going to pick the other. You can't be both sides. You're going to play football, you're going to be in the streets. And, it came to an end. And when it came to an end, you know what I'm saying? At the end of my career, it was just like, I wanted to put in the work. I wanted to be everything I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? But it started with just the dream of being, seeing Ray Lewis. My pops introduced me to Ray Lewis and him just hitting shit, going crazy. And it just made me want to kind of emulate that on the field from a young kid from Pop Warner. I'm smacking shit. I'm talking about laying that hat, knocking helmets. But you know what I'm saying? The Cowboys, Westfield Cowboys, shout out, my little league team, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we had going on. We was undefeated. But from all the way to high school, we was just going crazy. So it just started, it really built up a discipline, a mean discipline, you know what I'm saying, and work ethic. You root me. So with that work ethic, I knew that I could take it to a whole nother level. It was just like, shit, I want to be the best. I'm finna get big. I'm finna get strong. you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go from high school to college to the NFL. And it was all about putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? You got to work so you never hurt, man. And it built a nigga a strong personality, strong mind state to winning. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what took place. And so it's all started with the football, and let them know that, you know what I'm saying, we can do this. And that focus was on a whole nother level just to push to be better than what I was. And I always had a strong mind, I would say, despite what I did, I knew that, you know what I mean, God was the forefront of everything. You can't do nothing without God, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna bless no mess. So I knew that, my mother instilled that in me early. You rule what I'm saying? So it was all about, having a big dream to be in the NFL. Though I didn't make it in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? Because that was a mean reach. But I had enough discipline. I had enough work ethic too as well to go. But like I said, I had a lot of things going on, and I love, doing it my way. They always coaches always say, you want to do it your way. You can't do it your way. You can't do it. And I was like, it was a blessing and a curse. You root me. So it's really like, I'm gonna do it my way, but should I rather it my way? Cause I'm not a pawn. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a king, and that's how we living. You feel me? It's King Roots. You know what I'm saying? Here for the fruits, you know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, we always want to do it my way. And a lot of times my way really worked, but when you working and rocking with other people, when it's not your team, it's this what it is. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because now, we own multiple businesses, multiple. I became a millionaire at age 30. Dealing with real estate, dealing with e-commerce, the brand, the clothing, shout out Rooster Royalty Store. Y'all go get y'all merch too, man. If you want that royal feel and you know the deal, you know what I'm saying? Keep it true with Rooster Royalty, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no royalty without loyalty. So this emblem right here, this a multi-billion-dollar emblem. You feel me? You root me. So y'all go shop. Y'all check us out, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things for the ladies, the kings, and the queens. Man, y'all, check us out at Rooster Royalty Store. But from e-commerce to real estate to Turo to Airbnb, we had a lot of things going on, and it all started with just one, starting small. I knew if I wasn't gonna be in the NFL, like, man, I'm gonna either go to the NFL or I'm gonna be hustling these streets, macking on something, pimping on something, trying to get to the bag, being a boss and a king in any way I could possibly be, and that was my mind state. So it was just like football it is. And going from football, going from the streets and turning into business, it was a blessing because it really was the same thing, Start small, understanding how to negotiate, and understand how to keep your head on the swivel, understand like keep your business and keep your mouth shut. You feel me? So you can grow, because everybody ain't got to know. You know what I'm talking about? So you can grow. You hear me? But it's all about putting in that work and keeping certain things and certain resources to yourself, and also giving it to the ones that's worthy. You know what I'm saying? And growing. So that was the first and foremost step to thinking big. You know what I'm saying? And dreaming big and starting small. You rule me? So within that though, you also got to know you have to overcome the fear of starting small. You ain't always gonna jump from point A to point Z, homeboy. It ain't gonna work like that, King. You gotta start small. It's progression. Slow money better than no money. You're gonna always hear me say that, because the more you work at something, the stronger you working the muscles out there, the muscle memory, the growth is continue to be stronger. It's continue to understand what we gotta do. You know what I mean? And basically prep you for where you're going. And it's a manifestation thing. It's like, okay, I don't want to start because I'm scared that I'm not going to be as big as I'm supposed to be. Man, stop being pussy. You know what I'm saying? You got to really put in that work. You really got to try, because if you don't ever try, you're going to die anyway. So try or die. You know what I'm saying? As long as you fly, you understand me? So that's how we going, man. We hella fly. We rooted, not polluted, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we rocking. But you can't be scared, Try it. Just try it. You can try anything. We got a long life. It's a long and a short life out here. You feel me? You root me? So time will fly by. And what you gonna say? Man, I wanted to try it. I used to want to do this and do that, and now I don't want to. Man, that shit is weak. When I used to hear homies and older and has-been say that on the block, on the streets, or just anybody, when I talk to them, it's like, so you didn't want to try because you were scared. You have an excuse now, and everything I hear is straight excuses. And excuses only satisfy the person giving them, man. You know what I'm saying? Roots. But yeah, man, that don't satisfy. I'm trying to hear what you gonna be, and I'm trying to see what you gonna be. I'm trying to see everything you are. I'm not trying to hear what could have been, or it didn't happen because of this, that, and the other. No, it don't work like that. You gotta try it. Try it. As long as you don't die, you fly. I keep telling you. So put that in perspective. Always go reach out for your dreams and just try it. Everything one time at least. And even if it don't work that first time, put in the work and try again. If you want it bad enough. A lot of times, a lot of people don't. It's like they'll fuck up their money, or they'll try something and invest in a new business and it didn't go out the first time. It didn't go right. They don't want it. They don't like it. They tried it. They complained. They did a chargeback, or they bought it and didn't pay me. Man, the list goes on. But you got to continue to know, like, as long as you go, it's for sure on roots. Like, the universe and God is amazing. When you put out that them royal roots, when you put out that faith, is gonna come back. Even if it don't come back from that individual, it's gonna come back on roots. So that's how we live. And don't be scared. You got to take charge for what you want. You got to grab life by the bowels, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can bowels, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we having this shit, a whole lot of royal shit, no spoil shit. And, on the third thing, is you got to set realistic goals. Make sure it's realistic. Oh, it ain't this year I did 100,000, or this year I made 30,000. Next year I'm gonna make 300,000. I'm telling you, God is amazing. Yes, you can have faith, and anything can happen. Yes, anything can happen. No capping. But at the same time, if you did $30,000 in sales this year, or in anything, or you just only made 30,000 or $200 this week, next week you probably want to just try to double it. Don't go from 200 to 2,000 10x without really understanding what you're doing and really taking in the time, in the proper preparation. So, yeah, you can make 30,000, but you're not going from 30 to 300,000 for the year. It's not going to work like that. Put in proper steps, proper progress to get you to the outcome, which is income, them cho-chos. So, with that being said, a lot of times you'll say that you'll do this, that, and take unrealistic leaps. But shit, it ain't realistic. So you end up going down or just stopping because what you set for yourself, the bar that you set for yourself was too high. You know what I'm saying? So don't be too high. Just know that as long as you progress, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be blessed. You're on the root me. So that's how we living, So don't set realistic goals for yourself. On the fourth end is you gotta embrace the learning process. You know what I'm saying? It's a process to progress, man. I'm trying to tell you. You just, as long as you keep grooving and keep moving and rooting and booting, you're gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? And the goal is to grow and be the strongest tree you can be. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rooster Royalty, the royal way, not the spoil way, yeah. But the main thing is being the strongest tree you could be, and knowing that you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? You will get there. Like, love the process. Enjoy it. Know that, man, this shit is a story. It's really all a movie. Like, just imagine just cameras on you all day, just watching you. Watching your lifestyle. Oh, chapter 1, episode 2, episode 3, 10, whatever. It's all a chapter. It's all scenes in your movie. You root me. So know that. Know that you got to embrace it. Even if you bump your head, shit, I done bumped my head plenty times. You root me, so reason why my shit lumped up now, you feel me? So I done already did this, but every time I lump, I already know I get a lump. Okay, ooh, I got that. I'm finna go get that ice. I'm gonna be right back at it. You gotta have that lion. You gotta have that heart to keep going and play your part. You root me, so know that it's a learning process. Know that it's a process to progress. You root me. So just know that. Continue to push. You're not going to get there overnight and enjoy it. But as long as you keep going, you're going to keep growing. You root me. And it's going to happen for you on roots. Also, though, you gotta build a royal foundation. You gotta build a royal foundation. Like, when I say a royal foundation, it has to be solid, like from the roots, hence the word, shout out, you know what I'm saying, the brand, the family brand, man, ROR Nation, no PlayStation. But your foundation has to be very strong. You have to be rooted. You have to believe in something higher than what it is and what you are, because it's bigger than you. It's not about you. It ain't about me. It's about we. It's us. We together. You rule me. So that's how we living. You know what I'm saying? Having core values, having a strong work ethic, all that plays a part into having a strong foundation and being around good people. The best thing you can invest in, I'm gonna tell you like big homie, they used to tell me, man, the best thing you can invest in is good people. Good people will take you further than you could ever take yourself. Y'all are together. So with you investing in good people, they gonna invest in you back, whether it's monetary, whether it's time, whether it's connections, root sources. That's how we living. You root me. So as long as you invest in them, they're gonna invest in you and you gonna be protected. You know what I'm saying? And well respected. I looked out for a lot of people and continue to look out for a lot of people, not because I know that I'm gonna get it back, because I know I'm gonna get it back regardless, but shit, a lot of the time it's just it wasn't done for me. So it kind of warms my little old heart. You feel me? Just to know that I did that, you know what I'm saying? And to see the smile on their face and to see somebody go from nothing to something, or from where they at to where they going, and know you had something to do with it. It just, I love it. It's, it just does something to me. It makes me feel more royal, more kingly, more everything. You know what I'm saying? It's the royal way. It's what we should be doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Shit, that's what you're supposed to do out here. Give back, give to your peoples, and let them know that we all equal. It's what you know. You know what I'm saying? The more you know, the more you grow. You root me. So you got to continue to know what you're saying. You got to know where you're going, and if you don't, get with your foundation, get with your people, get with your family, so y'all can understand what's going on, and y'all could potentially mastermind, put it together. A lot of times, if I don't know something, I'll holler at my mentor, I'll holler at my people who know more than me, my people that's older. It's a lot of resources and resources to wisdom, and a lot of growth in that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too big to listen. I could learn from a crackhead, from a hobo. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, because I know they done been there before. At the end of the day, I don't know everything. I don't care how much money I got. I still respect some of the homies on the block, some of the people that I looked up to and who know more, and just have that presence and that knowledge that they can give me that I ain't been through. One thing you can't do with age, man, you can't fake that age and that wisdom. A lot of times people done been through something. You ain't been through it all. So with age comes a lot of wisdom, kings and queens. I ain't gonna lie. So that's how we pushing. So don't be too big to listen, man. The more you listen, the more you glisten. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it. Root shit, no fruit shit. So that's what's going on, man, on Roots. But shit, that's just one of the things, is to learn to bring the process, building a strong foundation, the rootdation. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Roots Royalty Nation, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta also, as you growing, and as you out here learning the process, and having a strong foundation, you gotta also learn about celebrating the wins. You gotta celebrate, cause just work, man. All that work, man. All that work and no play makes King Roots a dull boy. You root me. So I don't want to be dull. I like to have fun. I like to grow and live life. And we might rock out, me and the wifey. We might go and the homies or whatever. We might go out and ball out and have fun for the night, and celebrate. You know what I'm saying? She real big on celebrating. She used to always tell me, you got to celebrate your wins. I'm just so stuck on go. I like to, man, that ain't enough. It ain't big enough. It ain't, but sometimes the small wins can catapult you to the next level. You root me? So just knowing that, like, all right, I'm right here. Shit, I just graduated this, or I just quit my job, or I just signed up for a membership, mentorship, or joined a mastermind group, or now it's time. Celebrate that. You did that. You went to that. You finished it. You completed it. Mission complete. You completed the mission, king. You completed the mission, queen. So now let's celebrate. Go out, do whatever you do to celebrate, so you can have a little momentum, and look for the next win, because life is all about wins and losses. It's like this, up and down. It's like a roller coaster on Roots. You got to keep on pushing. It ain't gonna be always great, and it ain't always gonna be low. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you push forward, you're gonna be A-OK. You're gonna be royal. That's what it's about, and sticking it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't quit, don't fold. We never fold, here at Roots Royalty Nation. You know what I'm saying? The Root members, we stay strong and live long. Our sign is a lion, because of the fact that we got no fear. We the kings, we the queens of the jungle. This when I say the jungle, this world is a jungle out here. Lions, tigers, bears, snakes. You gotta chop their head off. You root me? We killing snakes. You feel me? Because they don't belong where we at. You know what I'm saying? We fly high like eagles. You know, we prounce and we walk around and stomp the ground like lions, like kings. That's how we living out here. It's a whole lot of royal shit. We gotta keep putting in that work. But it's more about what you know. You know what I'm saying? So if you know that, you gotta show that, express that, celebrate when you win. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that shit. It's gonna be, you got another win coming soon. You know what I'm saying? The more positive things you think about, the more positive things is gonna come out. Yeah, I like that. The more positive shit you think about, the more positive shit that's gonna come out. You know, you root me, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a whole lot of royal shit. So that's what we got going on because you manifest what you want. Everything that you want to be is already with you. As long as you think it, you're gonna be it. It's a whole lot of royal shit going on, man. And really life is about the fight of your unbelief. You know, I ain't got all the answers now, but I ain't gonna lie. He ain't never lied to me, you know what I'm saying? I cry to you for I lied to you on Roost. So it's like the more you push forward to what you want to be, he'll start bringing certain people, certain things in your life to make you see that, damn, this shit really happened. It's that faith. But faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we living, you know, keep celebrating and keep winning. I'm not gonna lie to you, kings and queens, you know. At the same time, when you celebrating and when you getting your small wins in life, you gotta always want to scale up. You gotta always want to you gotta always want to scale up. You gotta always want to grow. You know, the more you grow, the more you're gonna be some more out here. You know what I'm saying? And you're able to give to other people. You able to provide for them. You know, and really, that's like I said, I always say, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about me, it's about we. So what kind of root source, what kind of roots and royal seeds can you plant in one another so we can grow with each other on roots? So it's just about having that vision, you know, expanding the vision, taking different approaches and doing like partnerships. It's all about the partnerships. Each person come with at least 7 to 10 people. I don't care, because they person know they person. They person know they person. So we all really rooted. You know, you'd be surprised if you mention a name, how many people really know the same people you know. It's shit, the world really small on roots. Like, we all kinfolk, we all family. It don't matter what skin color you are. You know what I'm saying? We all really family. It's about the positivity, the growth, and want to grow with each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't see color at all except them blues. Yeah, man. But it's all about the blues. It's all about getting the monetary and growing with each other, though, expressing and expanding it with one another. So it's all about, you know what I'm saying, you root me. It's putting it together with your family and scaling and expanding the brand with what you got going on. So, you know, strategic partnership, leveraging, you got to leverage your root sources. So, you know, unfortunately, everybody's not able to get in that room. You can't sit with us. It's been like that since we was in high school. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it's like that in life too. Like, not that you gotta want to sit wherever you want to sit is fine. It's cool. You can sit over there with the geeks and the creeps and the dweebs and all that old other shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you come sit with the cool kids, the popular, the jocks, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you could come sit with the money on, and understand, like, I just want to learn something so I can earn something. And you know what? At the end of the day, we could really all sit together, because it's really about us being together and exchanging the knowledge, the root sources, so we can grow. Oh, you know about the tech? Well, I know about the sports industry. How can we collab with both? Oh, you know about the e-commerce? Well, shit, I know about real estate. So how can we put it on the e-commerce brand and go crazy and collaborate together? You know, so, you know, we ain't shit if we ain't got each other. That's what this brand is about. Roots of royalty. Ain't no royalty without loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Throw them L's up, throw them R's up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is for the R, for the roots of royalty and for the loyalty. You feel me? So that's how we rooting. That's how we booting. It's all about scaling up. It's all about growing and being some more out here in these streets, in this world, in a lifetime. Because when you old and great and when you gone one day, you know, you gonna have other people that understand what you had going on. And really, shit, you the one that need to pay the way. Be the one in your family to change the life, to change not only your life but everybody else's life after you. You know what I'm saying? They really need a statue of you. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. One of my dreams, I need a statue, man. I gotta have a statue, man. As good as I look, man. I ain't never been crook, man. You know, so I'm gonna leave you shook, man. But now I need a statue. You rule me, so that's what's going on, because I know at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, all my ancestors, all my people, all my roots that prayed for this and prayed for me, shout out to them. I love y'all. They made me this way, and they pushed me. But I know at the end of the day, it's me, it's we the ones that's gonna push it for the rest of the family. We the ones that's gonna make the rest of your last name live forever. You know what I'm saying? Not only your kids, they kids, you know what I'm saying? Because they gonna always be good based off the work that you did. So all this stuff, everything that you acquire in this life, it really don't even matter, because it needs to go to them. If you ask me, you rule me. So it's really about having your last name, your family, and doing a good work while you out here and putting in that work, because what you put out comes back. You rule me? It's reaching that royal level, that root level, we like to say. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than the surface. We trying to be the biggest tree that you'll ever see. You know what I'm saying? The biggest one. And we can't do it alone. I don't care how many goddamn lumberjacks hack at this goddamn me trunk and this trunk. You feel me? It's always, we gonna remain strong. We gonna live strong and stay long. You hear me? Yeah, on Roots. So, it's about the collaboration. It's about leveraging the resources and staying together and putting it together and doing each other royal, doing each other right, having character, integrity, about everything that you standing on. And the communication also run the nation. So if there is a discrepancy, if it is anything that's going wrong, talk about it. We don't gotta blat each other. We don't gotta go ahead and take it to them hands first. Now, if it get ugly, y'all don't squabble. Do what you gotta do. We come from that. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. But let's resort to violence lastly. Let's see how we can get some money. Let's see how we can go ahead and grind and put it together and understand, like, it's bigger than me. Let's see what we could do and never burn a bridge. You hear me? So that's the seventh one. That's the last one that I have for y'all, with dreaming big and starting small. You know what I'm saying? Because, it all started with a faith of a mustard seed. You understand me? As long as you had that royal seed, that mustard seed, man, yes indeed, man, it's going to put in and you're going to be able to grow. You feel me? So as long as you believe, and if you ever need some consulting, holler at King Roots. I'm here for you. I love all my people. You rule me, and that's what we here for that. You know what I'm saying? And of course it's gonna be a little fee, but it ain't really about the fee. It's just for my time. We charging for time. Time is very important. It ain't about the money. It's about the time. I can't get it back. Y'all know how that go on Roots. But one of my goals is, leaving y'all on this though, a major goal of mine, is making sure that everybody that's attached to Roots Royalty and the Royal Nation is living the way they want to live. You don't necessarily have to be a millionaire. You don't have to have all the money in the world, but as long as you have love, peace, and joy in your heart, and for your family, you're gonna continue to grow and be some more out here. You know what I'm saying? And that'll do it for me. You feel me? Yes, I love everybody to be balling out this world and be a millionaire, but at the end of the day, if that's not what you want in life, be what you want to be, see what you want to see. But at the end of the day, be happy, be royalty. You rule me? That was the episode 3 of Root Talk Podcast, dream big and starting small. You rule me? So it's all about, what I'm saying? I hope y'all understood. Hold on, let me start over. So yeah, that was the 3rd episode of Root Talk Podcast, dreaming big and starting small. I hope this helped you. I hope this could motivate you and give you a little inspiration. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how much inspiration you get though. The inspiration don't mean shit without the implementation. You rule me? So it's inspiration and implementation. Put that shit to work and go ahead and go out here, man. The world is ours. The earth is our turf, man. We gotta grind. Let's get it, man. Stay royal to the soil. Roots. Oh, I got one more thing. Hold on, let me say. And on the next episode of Root Talk Podcast, I got a special guest, man. A real big influence in my life. You know what I'm saying? He partners like a big bro, a mentor to me, man. He put me on everything I need to succeed. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah, so that was it for Roots of Royalty Podcast, episode 3. You rule me? Y'all stay tuned, man, because episode 4, it's the 4th quarter and all. I'm talking about, we go big for the 4th quarter. You know, we got a special guest, you know what I'm talking about, you rule me. He, you know, one of my mentors, one of my big bros, you know, he helps me do a lot of business transactions, business deals together. Y'all stay tuned, man. Episode 4, Root Talk Podcast. Let's get it on. Stay raw to the soil. Roots!